Hey, we got him. Let's go, baby. All right, let's collect our rewards, see what's up. Come on, golds. Wait, what? What's up, guys? Duckspeed over here, and today we're playing the First Descendant. So what you just saw is something that happens to a lot of new players, but even if you have 200 plus hours under your belt, stick around because we might show you something that you may not know about amorphous material patterns. Alright, so let's kick this off by going to Access Info. You can get here by hitting M on keyboard or touchpad on controller. Then we're going to go to Amorphous Material. I like to sort this by name, hit the arrow, and then they're sorted numerically starting with number 1. I will say that I'm going to keep this video pretty short and sweet, but I will answer some more advanced questions for the vets, so stick around. Amorphous material patterns are arguably the most important item in the game. If you're new and you want descendants, or you want weapons, or you want a catalyst, whatever it might be, you're going to need this in your inventory first before you can get those things. There are some exceptions, but for the most part, that's how this game works. So let's look at material pattern number 1. You can call it pattern. So pattern number 1's description in the second sentence says, it can be opened with shape stabilizers in reconstructing devices.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Did you read the card? Reading the card explains the card.
Look, if that sentence didn't make any sense to you, don't worry because it didn't make sense to any of us when we started playing this game either. I'm going to show you what a reconstructing device looks like on screen. This is that greenish blue orb, and you can get it one of two ways, but it's where you actually open your amorphous material pattern. Okay, so looking back at pattern number 1, we need that reconstructing device to open this pattern. And once we open it, we have a chance to get the material components within it. You can see, starting at the top, Ultimate Lepic Stabilizer Blueprint. That's a 3% chance to drop if we open it at the reconstructing device. Now, it's really important to note that not all reconstructing devices will open all material patterns. That's why it's important to look at where they're linked. There are patterns that can only be opened at reactors, and there are patterns that can only be opened at intercept battles, which are those big bosses that you fight. So when I click L3 on the linked reconstructed device info, you can see that there. When I hit L3, it's going to show me I need to take this pattern to the linked mission in Kingston on normal difficulty at the Void Fusion Reactor located in Kingston Grand Square. In order for me to open this, that's where I have to take it. If you're just on the map and you hover over this location, it will tell you, okay, Void Fusion Reactor, great. Amorphous Material Pattern number 1 is the linked pattern for this activity. So before you run the activity, the thing you want to look at is, do you have the right pattern for that activity? And then you can make sure that you can go ahead and get a reward. All right, let's wrap up with Q&A and a couple of pro tips. So first question I got in the comments was, what if someone else in the party has the pattern, but I don't? Does it still open for me? Okay, so let's say they have pattern number 4, but you don't. You run the activity with them and you're in a party. No, you're not going to get the drop. You have to have it in your inventory in order to get that drop. Next question we got was, if I have more than one, will it open all of them? Okay, let's see. I got 24 of these number 72s for Ultimate Glay. That's what I'm going for. No, unfortunately, I wish it did. It doesn't work that way. So it's a one and done. You run that activity, you open one pattern, and that's it. There's no cooldown, really. You can run it as often as you want for the most part. Let's see. Does opening it more than once increase my chances of a specific drop? Okay, let's keep looking at this Ultimate Glay. It's a 6% chance drop. So whether you run it 1 time or 20 times, it's always going to be a 6% drop. It's not going to compound your chance of getting Ultimate Glay. Like, if you run it once, it's 6%. The second time, it's not going to be 12. The third time, it's not going to be 18%. It doesn't work that way. But clearly, if you don't get it the first time, just run it again, right? Unless you have shape stabilizers, which that's a whole nother video. Last pro tip I'm going to give you guys before we end this one is, I see you use it all the time, but I swear to God, you guys, you see it, you just refuse to use it. That's the search bar. If you want a specific component, let's say you want the ultimate bunny code, Dude, you can literally type in Ultimate Bunny code in this search bar in the access info. It's going to show you all the different ways you can get that code, and sometimes it's more beneficial than others. In this case, you can run the Hanged Man for a 3% chance at the code, or you can run the Echo Swamp Reactor for a 6% chance at the drop. Literally doubling your chances. Alright everyone, well hopefully you found at least one useful tip out of that video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We're going to be dropping more content like this in the near future. In the meantime, good luck on your drops. We'll catch you on the next one. Duck Speed out.